The fact that no one is receiving any of their products that they've ordered is awful. We run our tournaments at Sanctuary, and we wanted to like put Angron and stuff into the prize pool, but they just haven't arrived. Alchemist Workshop put out a post on Twitter the other day. So let's go through it. Let's have a look. We have some rather important news that we feel GW should be making more public. They recently moved warehouses and started a new system with robots picking orders, and to say it's not working well is an understatement, with orders being massively late. For us, this has meant working 7 days a week since the start of the year, with pre-order orders arriving Friday instead of Wednesday, and this week's restock arriving next Tuesday instead of Thursday, Friday. It's not on that independents are facing these issues silently. They're saying that they can't even get a straight answer on if our pre-orders will arrive on time. We get the new systems take time to bed in, and unfortunately the cost of things in the world are going up for everyone, but when we inquired if the community team could do a post of protecting intent to inform you all, we were told that's not what it's for. Supposedly Games Workshop can move into like a robot order system or like robot packing system, so rather than using people to pack orders, especially for like the larger orders, they're having bots to go out and like organize their parcels for them, which, you know, it's 2023. We're all losing our jobs to robots. I'll be replaced by AI pretty soon, I'm pretty sure. It sucks, but it's the way the world, as technology grows, as businesses grow, they automate a lot more things. But it sounds like the automation is just and it's not working. And the problem is it's not affecting Games Workshop really, because it sounds like it's all trade products that are getting packed by robots that isn't working. So a lot of people who are ordering things directly from Games Workshop are getting them, but everyone who's ordered it through independents or independent stores aren't getting everything, and it's really bad. Like, you think about it, I'm a normal dude. I go into a shop and I'm like, hello, Mr. Shop, I would like to order 1 Angron, please. And then you pre-order it on the Saturday, it gets announced, and then you go to the shop that was Saturday after and you go, hello, I would like my Angron, please, because it was supposed to arrive today. And they go, it's not arrived. And then you go, when's it coming? And they go, I don't know. Okay, I would like a refund, please, and I will buy it from Games Workshop. And then they'll go to Games Workshop and they'll buy it and they'll get it, and then they'll be happy. And then next time they want to order something, they'll be like, oh, last time I ordered from random third-party store, I didn't receive product, so I'll just go straight to Games Workshop, which is great for Games Workshop because they make more money on that product because they don't have to sell it at trade price. But it's awful for the independent store that pretty much provides all of the space for most people to play games. I don't know the exact statistic, but I'm going to say more than 50% of people play games in a store, right? It's a shop. It does coffee, it does hot dogs, and it has tables. That's like a game store, and they're always third party, because Games Workshop, whilst they sell you the product, they do not provide the space to play the game. The people who provide the space and start communities usually is gaming clubs, which is usually run by an independent that doesn't sell products, or a shop that has game space, much like Sanctuary, where I run, where my studio is, you know, and where I play games, it's a Sanctuary. But the problem is like me not having the full picture. If I order something from Sanctuary, it doesn't turn up. Next time I'll just order it from Games Workshop if I want it, because I'll be like, oh well, they'll get it. I'll get it on time. That only screws the third-party retailers who are providing space to play, providing discounts, providing like nice places to go hang out and build a community. The people are getting screwed with those, because it's like their hands are tied. It's like, I ordered 10 Angrons and none of them turned up, and I don't know when they will. And Games Workshop won't put out a post saying we've screwed all the independents over, it's not their fault, because that's a bad look for Games Workshop. My message in this little rant is please support your local gaming store, and if they don't get your product, just realize that you've probably got all this to paint, and it's okay if you don't get Angron day one. Just wait for it a little bit. Don't cancel your order. If what Alchemist Workshop is true, and they're just like, yeah, soz, it's in a bit. Because I've heard it from multiple people. I know a lot of people who run Wargaming stores. I know a lot of the owners, and I talk to them. Obviously, like Sanctuary is a good example, because I've been there over the weekend, so it's been a big conversation. But obviously, Alchemist Workshop coming on Twitter and putting out a public post. I believe Goblin Gaming put out a post as well, saying they'd not have received anything. And I think people are still waiting for Arcs of Omen, which has been like almost a month now. Third-party stores still haven't received Arcs of Omen. Sanctuary haven't had General's Handbook yet, and that came out like a couple of weeks later. Third-party stores just get screwed over by deliveries because Games Workshop are trying to automate, which is fine. Whatever, do what you gotta do. But please, for the love of God, just tell the public that you're screwing the third-party store. Because then they'll go, well, that's really but at least you've been honest. Like, I love the company, and I love the products they make, and I am obsessed with Warhammer, but now. Stop screwing people over. Just look after the businesses that are building communities that make other people want to buy more Warhammer. They're putting the prices up, but they can't even get the product out to people unless it's direct, because they're putting prices up and then not shipping it, so you have to buy full retail. In November, they put the trade price up. So Games Workshop products, obviously, when third-party independents buy it, they get a trade discount. So then they can sell it for whatever they want. But they put the trade price up, but then didn't put up the price of RRP. So the customers weren't affected. The people who got screwed was independent retail stores, because they were having to pay more for the product, but the RRP didn't change, which is great for a consumer because it means we pay the same amount no matter what happened. But the trade price went up. So it meant that every time you bought something from a third-party independent, they made less money than they were. But then now they're putting the RRP up, but they're also putting the trade price up at the same time. So now things are getting more expensive for not only you, but and me, but also for the independent to actually put it on the shelf. It's gone up twice in 4 months. The fact that they've put the price up for an independent store to buy the product twice and then upped it for the consumer as well is bullshit. And then they're not even shipping the product that they've had to put the order in for. So you're paying more and not even getting it. Like, me. I don't blame them for automating it, but like, don't like implement it until it's ready. That is the Games Workshop's fault. The stores in Games Workshop are always really small, but they want you to come in, learn how to play, and they want you to buy stuff and then go away. Whereas like independent stores, they kind of provide places to just people to play. You know, go down, buy 3 coffees, and then leave. Whereas Games Workshop are like, come in, buy a starter set, get out. Come in, buy a paint set, get out. It's like a self-fulfilling awful circle. It's like you screw the game store, so then they don't get the orders, so people cancel, so they lose loads of money, so they shut, and then you don't have anywhere to play. The discount won't last much longer, I don't think. I think that's what Games Workshop want to do. If we keep pricing up our trade prices, then retail stores that are selling it at 30% off can't do that anymore, which means they're more likely to buy direct. So then we don't have to sell it at 65% RRP. We can just sell it at 100% RRP direct to the customer and cut the middleman out. I reckon they made loads from third-party retailers, but I reckon they're like, what if we just sold it direct instead?